Let me just start this video off by saying I'm really sorry that I missed yesterday's upload. I feel really bad. I just didn't have the chance and I didn't have a quiet moment to really get it started. But we're just gonna start this video. Today, I don't really have a dedicated topic, so it's just gonna be a bunch of little topics I just kind of wanted to talk about. And I'm finally gonna talk a little bit about respect. But first, I have an Apex pack. Let's open this. How funny would it be if I got an heirloom? The game just thought it'd be too funny. The game just thought it would be so funny, and then they just decided not to give me an heirloom. So they just thought it'd be. Don't worry, they just thought it'd be too funny. You know. I want to play a little bit of Valkyrie, cause she is pretty fun in these like modes, kind of like control and whatnot. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun stuff, some funaroonie thingies to do. Um, so heck yeah. Hopefully this queue doesn't take too long. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get started. Um, so I think we're gonna start off with the topic that I have stalled so much on, and that is respect. Because I never had really the right. I never really knew what I wanted to say about it, and I think that there has been some recent things as of late that I think kind of work for what I want to convey. So let's start by prefacing this. We'll lay out the foundation here. As of recent, two new video games have released characters that use they them pronouns, right? And lots of people think that's a big deal for some reason, because it's kind of like against what they believe, right? And they just are arrogant and are closed-minded. But I think lots of people it just goes against what they believe. I don't want to think. I don't want to think that most people are like plugging their ears, going la 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 la. But you never know, right? But I wanted to say why this correlates with respect is because it's just respectful. So I saw this video of this guy who was talking about the new Overwatch character Venture, who uses who's non-binary, right? And he was going and saying how although he is a man of his beliefs, I think they were Christian beliefs, right? He was saying although that he is a man of his beliefs, he will still continue to call Venture by what they want to be known as. Even if they're not a real character, it's still out of like respect. And I think, if you're still like, if someone's on the edge of this, I think that of like, why should I be doing that? It doesn't matter. It's a video game character. But I think like a good point to kind of like, a good example is like back in school, right? Whether that's been a long time ago or just whenever, you respect your surroundings, right? You ever like, is there, if you've ever been told like to treat something with respect, right? Whether it's like an inanimate object or something, it's not a real person, right? But you're still gonna treat it with respect, right? It's like, it's just decent. It's a decent thing to do. It's like courteous. So I think that's like the best example to give is that like it doesn't matter if it's a real person or not, or whether it kind of aligns, or whether like it doesn't matter if it's a real person or not, right? Or whether it you believe in people. I wouldn't even say beliefs. You're just not accepting towards people thinking that they just don't affiliate with either, with like the common pronouns, right? It's just a respectful thing to do. You should always respect your fellow people, right? Like, or just things that aren't people. You should always treat them with respect. It's just the right thing to do. And I think it's always good to be I think it's better to be like the bigger person and just treat something with respect. Don't like whine about it, because realistically there are 8 billion people in the world. I don't think it's that unrealistic to think that some people are just different, you know? I'll never, I'm not the greatest person to share my opinion with this, right? I am a white teenager man, right? I got it all out for me. It's not just that's stupid, but some people see it that way, right? But like, I know, there's more people in the world other than me, and I want to like be nice. I want to be respectful to, like, wouldn't you want to be respectful to people you don't know? Just because you don't know them, you don't want to be. I feel like you never want to be rude to someone you don't know, because you don't know what they're. That's the thing. You don't know them. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what kind of hard time they're having. You don't want to accidentally make something worse. So that's why I think it's just decent. It's just nice. It's kind. It's decent to just respect somebody and their wishes. That's it. And I hope that, this isn't a big ask, but if you ever meet somebody, whether they're non-binary or transgender or just anything really, to respect their preferences and to respect them as people. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about for respect. I feel like there's not much more. There's definitely more I can say. I just don't know what more I can say. Like, I don't have much on my mind. I kind of just aired it out right there. Yeah. Whoa. Got blasted. But yeah, that's really about it. Respect wise. Now just to more be rambling type of shenanigans. So if that's all you wanted to hear, then you're more than welcome to click off. But if you're sticking around, I'm gonna be rambling. If I don't mind if I do, and I don't mind if I do. So this is kind of just like a little ventilation type of thing. Um, I I feel like a bad person sometimes, lots of times actually. More specifically, like a bad friend, right? I feel like I'm not. I don't know really how to be a good friend. I feel like I've let so many um friendships kind of fade away because I just don't know how to keep in touch with people, and I don't know how to like just be a good friend to somebody. Um, I think as of recent, I was really like wondering, like, am I like a bad person? Because I unless I'm just like extremely introverted, like I don't like hanging out with people. I feel like I tend to find that like I almost dread social interactions. This is only in my head, right? Like once I'm actually there, I do love like being social, but like like I feel bad that I the thought of it makes me not like excited. Like I don't get like sounds so horrible saying this. I genuinely do. I I hate I feel like I'll sound so like such a terrible person saying this, but like I don't like I'm never like excited to hang out with people because I just like it's just never something like once I am, it's a great time. Like I have so much fun. I genuinely have a great time, but like just the thought of it, I don't like. I don't know why I am that way. It's super weird, and it makes me feel really, really bad because it's like, oh my, why? It's like, why do I feel this way? I should be so happy to be able to see my friends and hang out with them in person, but it's like, it's just, I don't know. It's just like so weird, and I hate that I feel that way because it makes me feel like such a bad person. Like, why don't I like hanging out with my friends, right? It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. And it's only in my head too. It's not like I feel that way when the occasion arises. It's just only thinking about it. Like I never make plans because I never like want to. But then I know that I like it. Like I know that I like hanging out with people, but I never like want to. It's so it's so stupid. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't know. It makes me feel like a very bad person saying it out loud. Even thinking it to myself, like, why don't I like this? I don't know. Yeah, that's a little ramble, a little side thing. Um, I know this is super off topic because the respect thing was super strong, and I just kind of got into like a little vent about feeling very bad. Um, but yeah, that's just kind of that. Um, Sorry, that was kind of like that was like a lot to dwell on, but I just wanted to talk about it. I feel like I like being open. It's better to like kind of say things, I feel. But yeah, can't quite remember what else I wanted to really discuss. Um, Besides that, one thing that's respect. Or like in the sorry, I'm going back. I'm backtracking here. How can some people just like blatantly ignore or disrespect like others just because they don't agree? Well, no, because in the sense of like what I was talking about before, like identity and in the sense of like identity and stuff, right? Like I can understand how you could be disrespectful if you like have differing opinions. It's all you know. Some people get super passionate and they're kind of like I know I know personally like if I'm like super passionate about a topic and I just someone says something stupid, I'll kind of be like um I'll be quick to say something and then it turns and then like I don't kind of like think about what I'm saying. I just kind of say and then it comes off as very rude and disrespectful. But like in the terms of like identity and stuff, like how can people just like ignore and just flat out like ignore someone? Ignore like how someone truly is, right? Like I've seen okay, so so many of my ideas stem from TikTok, but it's genuinely it's saving this channel right now because so much of my inspiration or references come from there. But I saw this TikTok of this trans person and where they transition from to like a woman to a man. And if you were to never have told me that 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 person was trans, I never would have guessed. Like full on beard, they're super buff, right? Like I never would have known. And then there's people in the comments like, "Yeah, you're still a girl." Like, huh? What? I don't like. How can you say that to somebody? It's so baffling to me. Like that's clearly a man right in front of you. They have a beard. They they have like hair all over. Like that is clearly a man. If you were not Like, if you didn't know, if nobody said anything, you wouldn't think otherwise. So, like, it's so weird that people are kind of so in themselves in, like, these weird things. Because, like, you know, like, I feel like this is purely opinion, and you're super free to disagree with me or not. But, like, I feel like religion is a bad excuse to be able to disrespect somebody, right? Right? Like, saying, I don't know. It's just a big, like, I feel like this is a big discussion between, like, religion and beliefs and whether or not. But, like, okay, here's what I'm gonna say. We're gonna end off the video here. Be more like the guy that I was talking about earlier, the Overwatch player. Be more like him, where you have your beliefs and you still keep your beliefs, but be respectful. Don't disregard somebody and who they are because of your beliefs. Because there's people outside of yours that still exist. Just because you're inside of your beliefs doesn't mean people outside of yours don't exist. So just stay mindful, stay respectful. And I'm gonna leave it off there. Thank you for listening or watching or whatever. And I'm really sorry about not posting yesterday. So I hope this made up for it. And I'll catch you all later.
Bye bye.
Sorry, I'll get that one more try.
Bye bye.